Any viewers in the chat? Point last seen playing Rhinos. Well, we feast on Rhinos with my funny sideboard now, so game is already over and they shouldn't play anymore. They have no reason for doing that. Rockabye. Whoa. Oh. Larian revealed. It's always appreciated how the MTGO log just cannot handle the Lurian. So it's always Larian. It's typically worse to hit this. Maybe they have a trade binder. Reasoning behind the 3-person. I found the 3-person to be excellent. That's my reasoning. Another saga or make a construct and then make a construct again. Maybe another saga is better. I think they gonna have trade binder on the next turn if that's what they did. So they're gonna trade bind the saga, then I'll play the ring. I have to pitch 2 force. Yeah, that's so like when I board a sweeper against Rhinos and board out sagas, I also board out most of the pacts, and then it's more guys to hardcast while also more stomping ground and more forest. And also the 5/7 plus defense grid combination gum the board, and then the Storm's Wrath becomes pretty good actually. Because it kills their creatures, not yours. So it's kind of a combo. In that way. Rockabye baby, don't you cry. Misstack the triggers again. Holy shit, I keep doing that. Weaker against game 1 Force of Vigor. Rockabye. Resolves, okay. So next draw, the best draw now, it's gonna be Grazer or Dryad or mostly Grazer, I think. Grazer or Explore, yeah. Or Amulet. Well, no, Amulet doesn't actually help. With Grazer I have 3 mana, +4, +3, just 10. So not double Titan, but it's Titan plus the War on a Rhino. It should be plenty to not lose. Even if their hand is sub. Tilty. Daily 2/2 Amulet Prelim for my birthday. Holy fuck, bro, I'm doing better than that. It's daily 2.7, 1.3. Come on. It's insulting. A trade bindering? I hope so. That's awesome. It's very good for me. So many Titanos. Need to dodge double subtlety or like subtlety plus the Shana straight binder or I guess removal on the Amulet. So well, they pitch Flame of Anor, so hopefully the last card they land or Violent Outburst 4, 8, 91, 14, 13 plus 7. Yeah,
He's a phenomenal
that's good.
control
That's straight
player.
binder.
Hello, Mr. Strimer.
Bottom, don't need another one. But yeah, I guess if their hand is another sub or Flame of Anor, then it's actually gonna be death. Fetch Island EOT. Okay. Gone is 1.05. Thank you very much for the sub. Stomping Grounds. Alright, it's cast Lorien revealed angle. Remember when Fury was a card and Rhinos played Fury, then that was a pretty good thing for Titan, nearly dead card. Holy shit, fetch shock and then cast something. Ice my forest. Well, I need to draw a ramp now, or I'll die. Holy shit, I put a Titan on the bottom. How did I? Titan bug. Reap, I only have 5 mana now and I get fucked, so they had the exact enough. Were they on the play? Of course they were. Tavara Tishana into double grazer. Well, but then they Tishana my ring, so I don't. Titan is a ramp. It's not. I can't cast it, so it doesn't ramp. So I'm like, what is so hard to understand here? Holy shit, this was peak Rhinos OTP violation. I dislike that game. You know, there's a 61 anyways because it's hard not to. I think cat a second grazer. I'm on the play too. Storm's Wrath Pepega. It's shit, but it works. Yeah, I did leak a conversation from the Suarats Discord, which was about the projected prices of projected offers for the year end 6 promo, so hopefully not too damaging. Oh, you get Colossus. Why Mirror Pool over Litiara? Because I played with Litiara and I haven't played with Mirror Pool. I think it's mostly no difference. I can copy Stormstrap with Mirror Pool. And I can copy Titan at instant speed. I thought it costs less, man. I thought it costs 3 and a color less to copy. I think. Holy shit, what a hand. Can copy pact with pool. I will likely never do that, but I mean, you can copy the Titan if you can copy the pact, so. You get the mandatory colorless mana on mirror pool from the first on top of the mirror pool. Can you copy opponent's spells? I don't think so. I'm pretty sure you can't. You control. Nice Pioneer hand, thanks. I mean, I will not play the turn 3 Bone Crusher. Clearly I have a Dryad to cast. But sure, go off, buddy. I play Fetchland and pass after much deliberation. Holy shit. Don't ice my fire. I said don't! What is it that you don't understand about this a simple message like that? Holy shit, we have a Storm's Wrath. What holes in the meta does the Red Edition solve? Well, it solves Magus of the Moon. Although solve is a big word.
He's a phenomenal control player.
Namely, Rhinos plays Magus of the Moon and then also plays creatures with 4 or less toughness, so sweep them. There's also the fact that the sideboard in this deck is pretty shit and it's actually pretty pretty weak. The slots you, the cards you are playing in the sideboard actually like are pretty weak for the most part. Besides the defense grid. As in the red version, weaker to disenchant effects. Currently I have way too many red cards in my sideboard, but why would you, like, what logic leads you to believe that? I guess. Dryad dies equals Storm's Wrath sad. I hadn't really had situations where I relied on Dryad casting Storm's Wrath. I say with a Dryad requiring to Storm's Wrath. Like normally, like you wouldn't want it to do it this way. It would require you to sweep your own creature, which sounds really bad. Okay. Here Storm's Wrath is pretty bad because I have two of them and the Dryad stitches my mana together in a pretty uncomfortable way. My deck list is available under the deck command, which will answer you all of your doubts, but I have 3 gardens. I thought just casting Bone Crusher was fine. If my opponent phones, then I'm happy I did that. Casting just Bone Crusher means that my 2 Storms have become worse too, but maybe you're right. Play Bone Crusher and then I can attempt to play the Carnosaur next turn. Perhaps. Repetch. Lurien. Alright, they pitched Fawn to protect the Rhinos. Can make a soft guess that they don't have more Rhinos in hand. They played a Stomping Ground on tapped, which... So likely they have more fours or negations. Go up to 5 because you want to draw with Flame of Anor. I think I should attack first. Because casting a monster is game losing into both Tishanas and Saddle T pretty much. So I think they shock because they have cards to draw. Maybe they have ice. Or maybe they want to cast EOT Tishana or Sab, but they shocked for Lulz. Stomp it. Okay, this worked out kind of fine. For now. Amuletti spaghetti. Holy shit, that's true. Flame of Anor, Trust 2, okay. I prefer to cast a monster than Pact for it, but if they have 2 mana up, I wouldn't mind playing a Titan. Maybe they're gonna ice my land though. Nope. Like normally I've been playing explosives too. And explosives was good, but it didn't solve Magus at all, which then it's really hard to actually... It's pretty hard to justify having cards like that. Force of Vigor, sure, buddy. No problem. So I'll get Grulturf. Can get Gruul to Mirror Pool, or I can get Gruul to Radiant Fountain, go to 8. If they attack and play Rhinos, I have to pay the pact for next turn. So I have 6, 10 mana next turn. So I can, if they like Rhinos, I can... Probably better to get Mirror Pool. Maybe Mirror Pool Radiant Fountain? Making an extra land drop, getting a Gruul Turf would be attractive in that way, like, but I don't need the live unless double fire. They play Magus, we're fine. If they don't play Magus, we're also fine. So I don't have a pact in my deck anymore because I already spent the pact. I think Radiant Fountain Mirror Pool. That's pretty good. I miss a land drop this turn because of this, but I don't die to burn spells. And even if they go Agent into Ice, I'm fine because I can copy Titan. I have this in 5 mana, copy Titan, make Titan that grabs Radiant Fountain. Oh wow, copied by Vesuva, copying Radiant Fountain and Gruul Turf on the OG Radiant Fountain replay it, gain 4 plus. Have a blocker for a Titan, have 10 life. So they still need more. And likely their play is gonna be weaker. Pitch Rhinos with Force of Vigor. Alright, now that I'm winning this game, I can unban Jonestar. Did it work? Wow, te voelig. I miscounted, I don't have the mirror pool activation. In that case, my play sucked. I've become so numb. Insane. I think so far... Okay, we don't have a 100% post-board game win rate. But we're fighting for keeping the 100% match win rate against Sus Rhinos. You understand this French remix? I do not understand these French remix, no. Also, it's pretty quiet on my end, so... Points are adapting. Are they? Holy shit, Storm's Rav, I keep... Should I keep Titan or Carnosaur in a hand like this? Kills Wall of Roots and Gris too, if they use it for mana. Let's say opening hand I keep Carnosaur. Also kills Grazer in the mirror. Holy shit. Kectria Triumph. Wow, Valakut in response. I use Lorien Revealed. Holy shit, that's actually what they did. Curator of Mysteries. Holy shit. Curator of Mysteries. Interesting. First mountain for Valakut acquired. Holy shit, Vesuva copy Ketria Triumph. In response, I... Lorien Revealed. Anyone in the chat breeding in a pool right now? What do we play here? Grid Ring or Storm's Wrath? Let's first rule out the weakest option. I do not play Storm's Wrath. Now, with this out of the picture, we have an opponent with 5 cards in hand. If I play the One Ring, they might play a Force of Negotiation for 3 mana. Therefore, I will trade Force for One Ring. But they don't do anything. They could also play Tidebiner, which just plays into my Storm's Wrath in the future. If I play Defense Grid, they respond with Outburst and they still have Force. That sucks. If I Defense Grid and they have to chance Tidebiner, that's good. If I Defense Grid and they respond with Outburst into Charles, then I win. Another upside, I get to spend a tap land if I play Defense Grid. If I defense grid and they responded with outburst. I get to take 8. Then if they have mana up, I play the One Ring. They might pitch counter it. They'll be out of pitches. And then my Storm's Wrath on the subsequent turn will probably resolve, and then my Karanzar will take over the game. So, since I have 2 Wraths, because the One Ring is kind of a Wrath for Rhinos, and that it focuses them for a turn, I think we get to play defense grid, and they have no outburst, it matches up really well. If they just force negation the grid, I would prefer them to force the grid than to force my ring. I get to play a TOS now. They flipped 32 cards, which means they have Rhinos in hand. Because otherwise, they would have hit Rhinos sooner. 30 cards, sorry. Which means that in those 30 cards, they have Ertai Scorn, Magus of the Moon, Subtlety, Fawn, Tidebinder, Fawn. Which means they have nothing in hand, good. Can the next turn force the ring and you lose when you play greed? No, I take 16 and then I raft the Rhinos. At 4 life. If they have the pitch force for 1 ring. And I can deploy threats at instant speed, which makes Storm's Wrath strong. Before Force of Vigor, that costs 3 mana. That's fine. I have went in my head, like, I went through all the scenarios and I have found the path that puts me in the best spot. What kind of cheese is there in Poland? Szwajcarski, Goudancer, Gouda, Elementaler, Morski. I was at the store today and I've seen Mimolet cheese too. Elementaler is Swiss, right? Well, maybe, I don't know. Holy shit, is it a Merktide Regent? The counter strategy to my Storm's Wrath? Holy fuck. Well, they actually are adapting. Am I a cheese enjoyer? No. Maybe? Yes. I don't know. A bit. Well, how about you? Maybe you tell maybe you say that first. Dryad with Valakut, that's solid. A line might be available where I Dryad should Murktide and Storm's Wrath. They actually adapted, that is insane. Didn't play anything. If I lead on Dryad, I'm weak to sub, which I don't want to be. They have revealed... two subs. And 2 fawns. So they have more fawn on average. Let's go with Storm's Wrath. Let's go with Graždina. They can't add power. So I'll go Gruul to bounce the Ketria Triumph and put another Valakut into play. I don't need the Radiant Fountain number 2, even if I take the hit from the Merectide, but I'll jump. Holy shit, they're casting something EOT. They Boseju my greedy. Probably don't need another red. So I'll get a forest. Now they're icing my Grazer. Okay. Holy shit. Ice E. Hi Canister, tomorrow's pre-release will be my first big tournament. Do you have any tips and tricks? I don't. Is it better to draw first or draw like play Dryad first into subtlety? Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Subtlety, replay it after subtlety. Well, I can beat subtlety, yes. So that's why I'm thinking. Alright, let's try to beat subtlety because Chad is not seeing it. We're beating subtlety easily, in fact. I have a Grazer in play. I have like 12 damage lined up. I have instant speed, destroy subtlety. I have 6 mana block Merectide or subtlety 2. I have 10 options here. But if they do this, then I'm able to replay the Dryad, kill both creatures with Valakuts. Because I put it on top, draw 3. Might die to fire on face though. Well, we can do it so that we don't. We can make it so that we don't. There's an option of lethal too, but that's might be worse against. Force of Vigor. I'm not sure Force of Vigor can be played. I think let's play around Force of Vigor. I think Lethal is just like poor here. And I can only beat fire if they don't have Force of Vigor. Yeah, this way we don't die to ice, we don't die to Force of Vigor, like we don't die to Rhinos either. So I think Lethal is just... Yeah, I mean, it's worth looking for. I have to admit I wasn't looking for it too hard, but not the line I want to take here. So in the Unkeep I take 3 go to 3. Fire is just 2. Holy shit, how terrible Rhinos is to die to the shittiest trump deck. Well, the second shittiest trump deck of Modern. First being Tron. Shots fired. Get it? I just said Tron is really bad. The best Leyline coffers. Leyline coffers? Not yet, but soon. I think double Valakut is good for like this post-board plan. Fireface. Holy shit, we did play around fire and we won. I think if I couldn't play around fire, I would not play around Force of Vigor. Radiant Fountain officially earns its place in the sideboard forever with this game. Holy shit, last match. So we won, even though they adapted and they actually had the Murktide, which kind of matches up well against the plan. So that's a good sign. More like great Iron found win. Holy shit. Have I looked into Quintorius mana base after yesterday's stream? No. I know, I have paid no mind to that deck. Like, I copied a list online, I had 3 Triumphs, I think, which produced white, so I had much less white than the list I copied. I didn't realize I had so little, so I cut them for Boseju and Otawara main deck, so you could probably do that. revert. I think the red pathway makes sense because you're looking for like that one red to get to the double red casting of your Carnosaur. "15 days ago, Merktide Regent. Holy shit. Keep. How easily is it to hate out Quintorius? It's pretty hard to say. It's not that like you have hate cards. Okay. Someone took your list into a lighter Prelim and followed, by the way. Maybe this deck is broken. Holy shit. Oh, the Rhinos. I'm glad I get to play against so much Rhinos because like the post-board plan seems to be working and I get to try it more. So I think game one, it's like it's a close but good matchup, and then add back-to-back 4-1s with the list this morning. Holy shit. Red Splash is strong. Oh, I mean Amulet. Okay, I thought you meant Quintorius. Yeah. I get to make a construct or play a Dryad. If I play a Dryad, I get to grab a map, play Amulet, crack map for bounce land, ring next turn. That seems better than... I think playing a Dryad seems better. Holy shit, Ardos. It's good that you found a deck so soon. Well, I mean, it doesn't really have 9 white source or Quintorius. It is if you add the 12 basic fetches, then you end up with 21 sources for Quintorius, right? That's a lot. It's just that I boarded out Herd Migration in a matchup where I thought the life gain is not gonna be irrelevant without thinking of the implication it has on my mana base and the production of colors. I'll play 2 Crow, Whipcracker, and Yagmoth in Cyborg against Rhino. Holy shit. You for real? Play Tarmogoyf for that matchup. Holy shit, I should play Tarmogoyf in Amulet. That has been done before. But I should. Because it blocks Rhinos and survives Storm's Wrath. But if you board out Sagas, it's actually small again, so you can't do that. Blocks Salty and kills a Rhino. I need to look up that card because I have no idea what it does, but it sounds extremely powerful. Whip, Crack, Care. Whip Cracker, I barely knew her. 2 mana, 3/2. ETB, destroy target token and opponent's controls. Holy shit. Rhinos is done. 2 mana, 3/2. Reach. Albo nie dam. Wszystko kurwa z chaty sprzedam. Necroplasm is super bad because of Tidebinder. What did they Tidebind your Crawl, Whipper, Cracker? I bet you didn't think about that. Ksu 5 gram, odlecieć sam. Do I speak cow? I'm Polish. If that's what you mean. No attack? Oh, I have protection. Okay. I think I will be scared if they tight bound the amulet trigger, but of course it's like a tough decision to make. Krainę zapomnienia w głowie myśli mam, kiedy skończy się ten stan. Nie ma kurwa subowania, no wypierdalaj! Sub, exile, sub, holy shit. Why do they have two subs in their hand? They pitched phone to sub? On turn 1? Alright, next one is resolving then. The bottom, I don't want it. I have another one. Good card? Gdzie kurwa good card? Zjebana card. If they kill my Dryad, then I'll probably die. Not necessarily. They Flame of Honor. Well, they Flame of Honor, they kill Dryad and Amulet. I just can recover from that. Cosplay at Seto Kaiba next event. Holy shit, what a great idea. They might also trade bind my Amulet now. Might run top because of Tidebinder Titan. If they have Tidebinder, then I die to Tidebinder on this. Nie no, kurwa, poczekaj sobie, żeby mnie wypierdolić. Co to jest kurwa za play? Ja pierdolę. Można tak chujowo grać. Jeszcze nic to nie daje, bo nic to różnicy nie robi, bo i tak wygra kurwa zjeb. They would Tidebind the... Like, keeping Titan on top doesn't beat Tidebinder. Spierdalaj. Mildly frustrating, much of Magic the Gatherings. Game of Magic the Gatherings, I think. But you know, post-board game comes and I board in my Trumping Carnosaur and all is good. Exiled should cost 7 mana to hardcast. At least. I don't know. I'll draw and explore. Good draw. I should have played tour. Why didn't I play tour? Whatever. I'll draw the one ring of the top. I cast Primeval Titan. Holy shit, it resolves. Was it gonna Timed Bind? That's so weak. Force of Vigor, sure buddy, sure. Holy shit. It's good, Storm's Wrath is gonna save me, but... Holy shit, the Rhino stack is... an infuriating one. I mean, excellent to Titan? Yeah, we'll see. Let's see how they attack. Magus of the Moon. Okay. So if on pitch, then So I want to... tap like this. No, I don't necessarily play Valakut first, because if they phone pitch, maybe I fetch Dryad. Well, I guess I don't play Dryad, because I don't have 3 mana to pledge Dryad. But then I want to play the 4. Paid with pact. Bro, what the, like, why would I paid with pact? I think I cast like that. It doesn't seem to matter. Holy shit. Storm's Wrath. This card is so good every time. It's insane. How? Just fucking die to it. My mistake is playing with just raw dog Storm's Wrath with no stomping ground. That is too much mentally for me. Like with four turf, can at least actually cast it. 4 to 6. Okay. Triple defense grid with Mikos and Gardens. Oh, my opponent keeps a reactive hand on 6. Amulet. Fine. Maybe in this spot I shouldn't play Amulet turn 1. I let them phone defense grid, one of the defense grids. I would kind of like for that to happen. Keep drawing my singleton pact. I don't like that. They have Shallow's Agent. My plan sucks. They don't have Shallow's Agent. It's awesome. Seems like they did keep a reactive hand. Which is incredible for me. Ooh, the Carnosaur. Holy shit. Where's your Merktide Regent, bro? The previous opponent had the foresight to board it in, but... I play Magus. Sure, buddy. Is it gonna be a sorcerer speed salty? No, they don't have the balls to do that. Might be a force of vigor situation. A second grid and I get force on 2 grids. I would rather keep a grid than like any other combination. I don't know if I play the Amulet. Probably no. Yeah, I don't know. I'll play the grid too. It's like not super strong in any way to hold on to them. Like if they go force of vigor or kill the defense grid, then I'm fine. Missed on haste. Sure. Because I spent my mana on a different card. That's how I missed on haste. It's a shitpost too, and I responded to it wholeheartedly. 5 mana. Lurien. Force of Vigor, letting me keep one of the grids, okay. Play Amulet. Copy Amulet. Win. Oh no, I didn't even get to use my mirror pool. I think I am 5-0 or 6-0 against Rhinos since Storm's Wrath's introduction. I think the sweepers are pretty shit against Scam. Though. Or rather, Storm's Wrath specifically is pretty shitty against Scam. 4 mana, it's too much, double red, unreliable. I think it's gonna hurt more against
He's
Scam.
a phenomenal control
when you need to
player.
top deck it.
Canister W.
So I put the fire spots in there too, to have them against Scam. No, I have 3 hands against Living End. And the Carnosaur too, you can discard it. That's probably pretty bad. It's pretty hard because there is no creature on the battlefield for the most part, but you know, 3 or 4 hands is actually a plan against Living End, kinda. Ichlash Bloom, thank you very much for the Prime sub. When does Carnosaur shine? I mean, it's been like generally kind of okay against Rhinos. The split card, because it kills subtlety or like any non-Rhino thing they flash. Plus Magus, which like Bone Crusher Giant doesn't always get. And then it's also a pretty strong card to cast. It's been good to copy with Fable, but Fable was a clear shitpost card and wasn't actually good, I think. So I had too many cards with the Fable too. Can the red cyborg cards be put on the usual Sunhome Amulet deck? Sure, you can play 4 Grultur, 1 Celestial Sanctuary, and it's gonna be the same. Even Boros Garrison makes red too. Has Bongrasher done anything already? I played 1 league off stream and I broke the 1 Rings protection against Koffers once, but I don't think it actually changed the outcome of the matchup, but it was pretty funny. I think it's pretty bad against... Like, the sweepers are gonna be pretty bad against Murktide and Scam. Like, Firespout is pretty good against Scam, kinda, because the free toughness clears most of the important things. They don't have flying when they have Magus, so it's okay. Against Murktide, it's pretty terrible. You need to have the forest to hit DCR. Like, expensive sorceries are weak general against the counterspell deck. Which sweeper is better against Yogg? Well, I think Storm's Wrath is the only one that does something because it kills Yogg, but they're pretty bad. 2 Otawara for bounce value, question mark. Why would I place 2 Otawara for bounce value? Wouldn't Brotherhood's End be better? No, it's double red, it's uncastable. Like, this double red and this is such a shitpost too, it's so irresponsible, but the timing on the sweeper against Scam, like also against Scam you get Grief Scam turn 1, you need to top deck it and cast it immediately. Against Rhinos, there's a bit more maneuvering and you cast a sweeper on turn 4 or 5, I think it's much more justifiable in that way compared to like trying to Anger of the Gods, the grief that scammed you. Has it been hard to activate Mirror Pool compared to Mirror Lake? No, not really. I activated it once. I have to say, like with the sweepers, the nutty Mirror Pool or Mirror Lake to draw was really good. Seems hard to justify over Lake. I mean, the difference is simple. Those are the same cards. Let me fetch it. Just that this upside of this needs to be activated sorcery speed and gives a +1/+1 counter. This can be activated instant speed, which... No, they're not one shot. This is also sacrifice Litiara Mirror Lake, bro. It's the same effect. So like I did activate Mirror Pool, my opponent's upkeep. It's been like fine. But it probably doesn't matter for the most part. It's kind of funny that you have two cards and they are like almost the same. This when you draw, you can activate TCG West or Otawara with, so that's solid. This, like they work the same in the double Amulet lines. This deals 23 damage if you get to 6 mana, cast Titan and have nothing else. This deals 24 damage. So I think I had a game where my opponent had 20 life and a Dryad and I was able to kill them with the Mirror Lake, but wouldn't be able to do that with Mirror Pool. Wait, but it seems pretty minor. Probably a Mirror Lake is like tiny bit better because the blue producing should outweigh the instant speed activation. Oh yeah, you can also copy spells, so... It's not particularly important in this deck, but you can copy Storm's Wrath. I mean, I expect to never copy a spell with Mirror Pool, or like once in 8,000 matches. Once in a lifetime type event, and that to be relevant, so... Like you can copy a Pact, but it doesn't matter because that means you could have just copied a Titan. So let's like have the Mirror Lake here. All I asked for Christmas is you. The thing against Scam is that I wouldn't really want to transform like against Rhinos. There's no time to do that. You'll get trounced, I feel like. You get trounced if they go too fast. They grief scam you, and you'll get trounced if they leave Shoulder and they gonna have Shoulder against your 4 damage sweeper, so... Probably on the play keep all the sagas against scam still. And on the draw, like maybe trim 2, but like bring Fire Spouts, BGC, and Dismember. And I don't really even want the ends against scam. Yeah, it's a bit rough. It works against Rhinos, it's not gonna work against Scamos as cleanly, and Murktide, it's gonna be even worse. I feel like. Like, if you can like register deck, game 1 deck against Scam, but win against Rhinos post board all the time, that's good. Collections. Drift, leave, buckle, break, loop, haul, holiday, holy, strap, holy, scandal, holy, 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 dog, recess. Holy, 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 holy. Was it this? Those are those pronounced the same? Holy, 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 holy. Recess, break, leave, holiday. Yeah, sounds good. Time off. Buckle, strap. Buckle and a strap would be like part of the car strap. Loophole. Features of a belt, yeah. Okay, of a belt. Just like a normal belt. Buckle, hole, loop, strap. Makes sense. Dog. Dog, drift, sandal. Holy shit. Holy shit. Holy shit and holy shit. This is one away. What do those words mean? Holy. Stephen King. Holy is a name. Holli. Why? Holi. Hinduskie święto radości i wiosny. Holy, okay. So that's this one. This is holy, as in saint. This is Holly, so this is different. About holy. Alright, holy. Homophones, okay. No, I'm trying to look up the homonyms. Homophones. I just don't necessarily always know how to exactly pronounce random words. Holy, sandal, dog, drift. Types of wood. Alright, types of wood. Wood, dog wood, drift wood. Well, that's what I was checking, if the HOLLY was a homophone or not. So I checked that, it wasn't. So then I checked the 4 others. Yes, and exactly, I would put that on the fact that English is not my first language. And many English words are pronounced extremely randomly too. So, not my fault. Alright. Gonna put on some cringe robots and I'll be back in a few minutes. A symptom of direct pooling of words from so many languages. Connections can be tricky. Crosswords get thrown off by spelling even for native speakers on average. Makes sense. Can I pull the piece? It felt like I softlocked myself. Can't bounce on those. Bounce is blocked. Like, I feel like I was putting the pieces randomly previously and now I can't get to the other side. Which feels weird. Well, I'm trying to understand if I can undo them, but I doesn't feel like it. And I just realized that I have the tetrometer. Show up in the left corner of the screen. I didn't realize that. There's also that one more special puzzle that I didn't solve, which involved the statue having the laser receiver. You only have 2 pieces to put. I don't know. It says I did everything, but a bit weird. It says I solved everything in this world. Alright, so here we have a green receiver. And we would like to input green into it. Can I push the else into another? No, I can't. I've used all of my possible modes of interacting.
Everything okay?
Margin call. Last seen 2 days ago for Coloromna. Elshnorn. I think a hand like this doesn't really beat Omna for much. This feels strong. Not necessarily against prismatic ending, but Wouldn't seem very strong to wait on it, so I'll play my Amulet. They fetched Kertia. Stomping Ground. Ren. Two Broseju main deck. Think I'll put the Turf into play. Might mean I don't Titan again, like if they have nothing, and I just ring, but I think it like puts me in the best spot if interaction of any kind happens. Probably I just unnecessarily revealed Vestige to my opponent. I could have went bounce land, bounce back the gardens, play Dryad, put the gardens to play. I wouldn't have 2 mana up, that doesn't matter though.
He's a phenomenal control player.
I just wanted a song request. Stream's okay too.
Thank you very much, Happiness LTD. Mountain. This is not 4-color. This is low meech. Oh no, they milled Borseju. Can only get one Borseju this turn though. Hi Canister, hi Gottish Schadov. Chad, do you think I have a Storm Srap in my collection? Let's find out. Ren returns Boseju, play Boseju on my land. Okay, Amulet rather. No testify. Holy shit, look at this. Dragon Lord Silumgar. This foiling, this like foil packet in which it comes, vibes like a pack of like some carrot you would open in a pack of lace. That's how it feels. Let's get 2 Valakuts. Sweet commander deck for my Silumgar. Next Wednesday, at best. No Storm's Wrath so far. My paper got accepted by a journal, finished PhD soon. Congrats. I found Anger of the Gods. Saves me Gazot. Holy guacamole. Am I dead? 714. No, I'm not dead. Well. No, they don't have a land in the graveyard. Well, but they can have loam, right? They didn't dredge though, so. 2 loams in the graveyard. Kill Titan, fair. Holy shit, this music is unbearable. Sounds pretty cool though. I'll just possess my saga. Okay. There's blue in their deck? Is Slogurek? Essa. Let's board in Stomping Ground to have more Boseju lands to grab. We're one Saga. Because of Force of Vigor. I think that's all we do. I am afraid of the Tarmogoyf. It's way too strong. Holy shit, Gix's command. That's not particularly good against Rhinos, but could be. Close to. Holy shit, Urabrask, Phyrex and Praetor. Many hits. Cultivator Colossus. Thank you for your input. Oh, I mean the card next to, yeah. That is Colossus. This is the One Ring. Legendary D1 ring. It says clearly on top. Urabrask, these nuts. Holy shit, I enjoy the sheer and endless creativity in this chat with Vault Cap. I have Fire Spouts in the unplayable cards pile. Or rather, once playable cards pile. Need to upgrade it. Shit hand, let's keep. Maybe I'll make I'll make space for a Bog still in the deck. I think Bog against this deck would be reasonable sideboard. Maybe, maybe not. Maybe it doesn't make a difference. How I play the Timeless Titan deck. A version of it once, kinda. It's not good. I think. Like it's not good, it's just a meme version of like a strong deck. Chalice on 1? That's so bad. What prompts people to like go Chalice on 1? So they have blue mana, maybe they have counters in their deck or something. Field definitely carries it. Field? Field of the Dead is bound in Modern. I don't know what this is about. You mean that it carried it in the past? Holy shit, maybe Arasta of the Endless Web or Chameleon Colossus can help to solve Amulet's bad matchups. Oh, I mean Timeless. The format Timeless, I see. I thought you meant Timeless Amulet. The like Aspiring Spike Amulet deck with Timeless Lotus in it. So I got confused. So I don't play Timeless. Really. I don't have an arena collection, so I just don't. Bossage enters the exile zone. Should we block? Oh, Flame Slash, that's pretty good. Wait, can I play the Assault still? I don't think they can. I'll take the damage. I think that keeping the Dryad sounds better. If they have some random BS. Trade routes. Holy shit, with Inti? That changes everything. No Storm's Wrath in my main box of cards, chat. Trade routes the Bosseju. Holy shit, they pick it up? That's so good. One more forest in the deck. They keep Bosseju spamming, but they shouldn't do more than one Bosseju. Next turn, since they chalice on one, they probably locked a good bunch of their cards with this chalice on one. So it's a bit of a puzzling move, I think. I think even the chalice for Pax is a bit questionable, but... Guarantee they have a Seismic Assault. Well, it's literally here, yeah. Then one card they locked. Ragavan. Unholy Heat. Turf. I mean, maybe they don't play those. I don't know. They flipped the One Ring. Holy shit. You have another one? Slogurkos. Ah, schnapps. I have no more lands. So don't kill them. I have 12 damage. 3 and 9. No, they die exactly. Because I have 2 Valakuts now. Having the extra stomping ground the board is very nice against. Bosseju spam. I don't think about what they play anymore at all. I just don't know. They do play Chalice on one, though, against Amulet. They upload the improved Gigan Elefante list from yesterday anywhere. It was on my stream deck. I didn't actually improve it after the stream, so I don't really have anything to we can deal dredge. No dredge. Zakaz dredge. Titan is such a cool deck. It is. Let's look up a mistaken in the list. What is this guy doing? Modern Prelim. Holy shit. Crash the Weak, Thornscape Battle Mage. 2-2. No wonder. Cole Smith. Trumeri Carnosaur. Oh, now I kinda wonder. Esquint. Oh, no wonder. Holy shit, if you have Itzquinth and Carnosaur, you can make Carnosaur shoot damage instead of Itzquinth. No results from Mistaken in the MTG Goldfish. Celestnia generic prime time. Is it an Amulet deck? It's not an Amulet deck. Holy shit. Nine Forest. What a deck. Oh, 1-2 in the challenge. Yeah, sure. For free. January 27. Which problem does Yasharn solve? Is a hate card for Yawgmoth. Amulet Tyra, 2 Storms Wrath, 1 Forest Ball, 1 Anger, full Lightning Bolt. Like, you can't board Lightning Bolt against Rhinos. Or can you? I think Lightning Bolt is pretty bad in Amulet because you don't cast it turn 1 anyway, so it costing 1 just... It's an Incinerate, it's the same. Of course you can double spell, but... Lightning Bolt. This has... 3 Forest. 1 Fetch. 1 Stomping Ground. Maybe Flame Blast Bolt is even better because Magus plus Scam. Yeah, sure. Gamba next round. One, two. 47th place in the Modern Prelim. Wormcoil Engine is such a meme. So there's a gate here. Yes, I'm testing with the rats of the sewer variety. What should I do for the stream to be of better quality? Up the
This
bitrate?
is very similar to the structure where you found the schematics.
And then see if my machine can take it. We always stream at a giga low
Check out the
bitrate
terminals.
because
Maybe there's something that'll help us understand who built this place.
Modo
They
doesn't
have to
need
have left
anything.
something behind.
Holy shit. Ale frezarka, jakaś taka ogniowa. Points of interest. On the rotating map, okay. Not going to analyze it.
He's a phenomenal control player.
Brazilian Prime is worth maybe a coffee with luck. Cheers.
I think Prime is worth the same, regardless of the place. So, thank you very much for your full-on Prime sub. It is the normal subs that the paid subs, which cost a different amount, and then because of that they give a different amount of money to the streamer. So as a fully fledged Prime sub, thank you. Maybe I'm wrong, but I thought so at least. Find my sprite and follow it until it leads you back to me. So I see some blue cam. Am I supposed to follow it? My sprite? Sprite like a soul? Mountain Dew? We did that joke yesterday, I can't repeat it. I'm your second favorite wizard after Gandalf. Fair. And following the sprites, I just get there, so I don't know what's that about. Ah, holy shit. So now I only have 2 pieces. Wait. It's using to work, yet somehow
When I was booted up, I was terrible
did?
at the Tetromino arrangers.
Those are actually the only ones I was good at. What? I'm just saying.
because the Tetrominos have a one of their blocks lit up, and that's the block you can't actually, like, that's the block you have to attach to.
Is that some kind of
Oh.
anti-gravity?
I'm not sure. Could be, I guess.
In the beginning, the gods shaped humankind out of the clay of the earth and gave them life with their own breath. But who is closer to perfection? The creator or the created?
What the hell are you talking about,
I
lady?
speak in riddles because the world is a mystery. When Prometheus saw that humankind was more alike in nature to the gods than to the animals, he stole the secret of fire from Olympus and shared it with the mortals. Theft justified? You speak foolishly. Angered by the betrayal of Prometheus, Zeus punished humankind by creating Pandora a box. And when she opened it, what does this mean? Zeus created Pandora, and so her act. Creature of clay, you stand before. Will it make you whole? Consider the shadows cast by the...
Guys, look at my stream. The beam 1K activated is connecting to the pyramid.
That looks like a massive amount of power.
Okay.
We need to talk about what just happened. Thoughts?
I'd say there are
What?
two distinct issues here.
No,
What
we
is
don't
the
need to
being
talk
1K
about what
spoke to?
happened.
And what is the function of the beam?
Let's start with the Sphinx.
It seems similar to the apparition in New Jerusalem. Presumably the same technology.
What I'd like to know is what we're dealing with.
Story element is
ontologically
such an
speaking.
improvement, maybe from the viewer's
Was this a
perspective.
sentient being or some kind of recording?
From my point of view, the game was perfect, and now they are stalling the puzzles, but I can sympathize with my hundreds of viewers.
Let's skip that issue for now. What really matters here is what it was trying to achieve by asking those questions.
It's Talos Principle 2.
I thought it seemed like not exactly a riddle, but maybe a challenge.
There's clearly some. You solve the puzzles, and if you do it 3 times,
Maybe.
I don't know. It's a mystery. Don't you like mysteries? Everybody likes a good.
You know what I like? Certainty.
I don't disagree, but I still 1K. The rest of you.
1K keep
as you
solving
will.
puzzles, yes. That's what I'm after. Suction. Anything else here? Nope. It is funny that they have group calls in this, yeah. Many can relate for sure to the robots and useless group calls. I can because I have never worked an office job, but I am sure that many can. I am thankful that they made the robots go giga fast in this game, because the distances to cross are massive. Absolutely massive. Seems a bit more open world, yeah. Gate this way. Okay.
I think we're done here for now. Let's head over to the next site.
Nice rocks. What's that? Discover a human artifact. What's the achievement? La bomba. That is like a shadow of La Bomba. Digital. Weird rock. Elevation. We did elevation. Is there a speedrun? For sure there is. But I'm not currently participating in one. In fact, I am more so getting through my casual playthrough. Is how I would call it.
Golden gates. I wonder what's behind those. Has to be something special, right?
You know what would be special? An explanation.
Man, robot and cat. Man and man. Man and crane. Building the Sydney Opera. Man and machine. City outgrowing the copule. It's not the word for it, but it's the Polish word kopuła. Copule. Alright. Three. Is this an inside of one of the puzzles? It is. Holy shit. Yakut. I don't think it was intending to lead me there. I was supposed to go there. Well, that's the Golden Gate. Alright, so this was leading me to the Golden Gate the entire time, so I just circled. That city, baby steps. Nope. Finally found my way. Travel to east too. Sure, why not?
Alright, everybody. I'm sure you're all excited to check out the next site, but while you're there, remember that I'm still trying to fix the rest of the transport system. You know, to get that success rate up a bit. Maybe there's another one of those labs that Wonka found. If there is, look for more documentation, please.
10 new puzzles. Awesome. But let's play a round of Magic's The Gatherings now. Manage prediction. Start prediction. Photo in the prelim? Question mark. Yes or no? 2 minutes to vote. Gamble away all of your points. Holy shit, 1 day ago, hardened scales. Alright. I think I put back forest. Well, my hand is strong, but it doesn't have a Titan, so I can lose. It does have Dryad and Valakut, so I'll probably do something even if I don't draw anything. And I might draw him up. Holy shit, Blood Crypt. How the turntables, but leading on Ragavan, I'm happy. I think I prefer to block the Ragavan. No cards they can discard now. Double Verdant Catacombs. Oh, it's Jand. No, not Collapse. Kurde, no. That's unfair. From it's Jan to no Collapse in 0.000 seconds. Ay, ay, ay. We even drew the pact, so we would have blew the opponent out. And by blue, I mean I would have casted Titan, and now we're gonna be far away from that. I think the best I can do is just maybe even get a map. That feels a tad too weak, but that'll take 5 minutes, I'm sorry. Okay. Solve puzzles. What happened to Magic? My parents said they're gonna be right back in 5 minutes because they have to do something, so I said sure. Talos is a driller. Holy shit. Talos is a giant from Greek lore. I don't know what's the principle. A bronze giant walking over some island and doing something every day. Okay. Amulet tends not to play Castle Garenbrig. It's a land that you'd happily play, but there is better lands to play, so you don't. Mikasen Gardens, Urza Saga, they don't quite work with Garenbrig. They are better at summoning quick
I can't help
titans.
but notice that many of these structures are not strictly functional. There's a sense of aesthetics, of beauty here. This place might be meant to test us somehow, but perhaps there's more to it than that.
Yeah, I don't know what's his principle. I don't remember it being mentioned in the first game either, but maybe it was. Mutant aid. Jammer. Holy shit, this fucking music. Again and again and again. Gets requested and I die from sadness.
I keep thinking, why puzzles? Is it just their symbolic value because of our history? Because the thing about puzzles is they can be solved. But if this is about testing us, what are we being tested for? It can't just be about spatial reasoning.
Our curiosity? Our persistence?
You're assuming that this place follows a coherent logic. My impression is that it's full of contradictions.
Alright, we continue the game. Why are you game? Holy shit, they never should have printed Molten Collapse. It's way too strong. Come on, you're not gonna do it again. Are you? Will you? Trampling Ragavan. Holy schmucklos. No outs for me. Forgotten Cave. Hopefully I'll draw the onion ring of the top and it's gonna be fair. Onion ring. Let's get Saga. Still at 20 lives, so at least that's not too bad. What say you? What say you hitting turf? Wow, that's interesting. What's my ranking of fries, onion rings, and tater tots? I don't actually know what's a tater tot. I need to Google that. Tater tot. Tarte ziemniaki uformowane w małe cylindry. Holy shit, I love those, but they're not easily available in Poland often. Inti Boseju spam. What's the best Boseju answer? If I don't want to get Boseju spammed. Is there any good one? No, not needle. There is no good answer then. I guess Bojuka Boga is like the best I can do. while making sense. Will I try deep dish pizza, Mr. Streamer? I already did. And I will again. Seismic assault. We have been assaulted. Seismically. 2 seismic assaults exiled? Oh, the Sacred Ground, Blood Moon, and Saga interact? I'm gonna take a guess and say they don't. It's not an effect your opponent controls that caused the Saga to die, just state-based actions. I wonder if against this deck, like maybe against Boseju, we can play World Souls Rage actually. Against this deck, the Boseju spam. It's the new card from Muertes at Karlov Manor. I mean, like, if you cast it for 4 mana, then, like, you're not casting it for 4 mana when you were getting mana screwed by them, but, you know. I'll refrain. I'll keep refraining from sideboarding for now. Well, we can't bring back the sagas, they're just gonna die immediately. Force of Vigor check. I assume they were scratching their balls because there is no reason to actually Force of Vigor is sagas. They weren't actually thinking about it because the only thing I can cast is an Amulet. So I would rather Force of Vigor 2 things, so I'm gonna cast it and next turn cast the Onion Ring. See? It is a John deck after all. Well, it shows up multiple times because people are playing it, because it did well in a challenge. Plays Boseju, and then what? Passes? Curious. Bowmaster? Maybe. I think I'm actually pretty close to Valakut triggering because I'm fetching a Mr. Beast. What does opponents keep? I don't know, but I played a turn 2 Boseju. Which would indicate that they would have another one, but or they just kept a 2-lander, I guess, but they had no place, which is weird. They didn't think that my Growth Chamber was good enough to destroy anyways. I think against those decks, more Explorers is the best thing to have. Perfect. Gražinos. With the sideboarded extra green source, this would have been a saga. Bolt! Come on. Red and 6, Pool, Tinkbag, a Bloodstained Mire. What do I think about the Cyborg's plan of using a few lightning bolts? Or what do you think about a Cyborg plan using a few lightning bolts? What for? What are the cards you want to lightning bolt? Like, what? How? Like, what makes you think you'd like to play lightning bolt over any other alternative removal when it's not really 1 mana in this deck, right? Double bolted Rhino, yeah, that's unconvincing, I would say. Given that lightning bolt just doesn't really cost 1 in Amulet, it's not really. What's that? 4 mana? The Onion Ring. Holy shit. This game would have costed 1. Yeah, but in general it doesn't. And like, bolts for Ragavans is not... Unholy hit to hit Yogg or a Rhino is also possible. Holy shit. I think hitting 4 cards in the graveyard is pretty rough, but not to mention Delirium. I think if, like, I actually want a mana efficient card, and I'll play Dismember because it's the mana efficient card, and past that then I'll play the more expensive cards that do a bit more. I have 7 cards in hand, so I guess we die. They're just gonna throw 7 lands at me. Ay ay ay. Actually that too. The One Ring saves me as well. Holy shit. Have to kill it, I guess. No nie jestem 4-0 i chyba nie będę, jak tutaj widzę takie playe ze strony przeciwnika. Holy shit. What is happening on the artwork of Seismic Assault? Lava fists. Earth is arming itself with fire. Okay. Oh, I see. There is a fist stretching out. What's that in the on the top? Holy shit! I actually died. 2 from Ring and 1 from Ren. How is Red Titan doing so far in comparison to normal Titan? It's doing all right. Cool. Only good enough to free 1 though. Holy shit. This Assault Loam the better deck. The Molten Collapse was pretty good game 1. The Molten Collapse can easily, you know, if it lines up against the Dryad Amulet start, then it's just you just die instead of winning. Juvala could want Vesuva to have more red sources, yes. And when I board out pacts and I have a stupid deck against Rhinos post board, then it's nice to draw Valakut more often. Seismic Ass. I will not play the Pioneer Challenges this weekend because I will not be streaming this weekend. I'm taking this weekend off from Magics. I'll come back to you on Monday. Do I think about Assault Loam? Sometimes. I do right now. Holy shit, this is like turn 5 combo deck. Did I play turn 2 ring this game? No, I played a turn 2 grazer, turn 1 grazer on the draw into explore into ring. Yeah, okay. Where is the red version better than regular? Against Rhinos. Isn't Vesuva kind of rainbow land in the sense of it can copy any land? So there's also a second Valakut. Well, let's say you want red mana and your opponent hasn't played any red lands, and it is not a red source. So there's a tiny bit less of a red source than Vesuva. It's more so that I will draw Valakut more often, more happily when I have a stupid deck against Rhinos. When I make my deck stupid against Rhinos. I guess I'll make it easier for myself because I was trying to absorb the Assault Loam list naturally and I wasn't really getting there. Seismic Assault. Search. Tournament. Modern tournament search. BRG Assault Loam. Assault Loam, Assault Loam, Assault Loam, Assault Loam, Assault Loam, Assault Loam. So it was probably this list. Seismic Assault 25 lands. Holy shit, Magus of the Moon. This doesn't even have Force of Vigor. I guess it's not really a green heavy build. How many Bossejus are there? 2 Bossejus, fair in the sideboard. Wait, 2 Blood Moon too. Holy shit. Moon and Joldrad, you can cut Joldrad. Although the Joldrad inclusion is a bit weird. One free. We lost to Celesneal yesterday too. Holy shit, you had 2 Magus and 1 Blood Moon too. But I don't think it was this list actually, because this is from February 2nd. Great plan, Boseju me to give me my forest and then so I can like have a forest and forest Boseju your Blood Moon. Congrats, bro. The onion ring. There is no two of the same list, said Twitch chatter, and literally every list the same. We lost against this. Celestinal 3-1. Triple Force of Vigor. Fable. Fable looks okay when you have 6 megas roll that's dead in multiples, but good in the fast copy. Holy shit, this list has just creativity. Elishnorn Grand Cenobite. What matchup is Grand Cenobite for? Like, honestly, which one? Yogg? Because Archon is not strong against Yogg, I guess? Sure. Typo wrong Elishnorn. No, people play Grand Cenobite. In Ghent, my last round opponent had both Mother of the Machines and Grand Cenobite in their sideboard. 2 Elishnorns. And Yawgmoth makes sense. Should try the creativity list. Maybe. You should try it at home if that's what fancies you. Me personally, I don't particularly care. Let's look at the Ghent list and see what I am missing from my old sideboard. I'm not missing that, not missing that, not missing that, maybe missing that a little bit, but not really, not missing that, not missing that. Maybe missing this a little bit. It's hard to say. It's good, fine to play free. Dismember, like, not missing that. Holy shit. Alright, I'm not missing anything. Well, if you say that Radiant Fountain is mid, you must have not watched the Prelim I just played, where Radiant Fountain was crucial in victory. I think it's pretty good post board. No cap. I don't think the free dismember is good. Well, I don't miss dismember because it's replaced by a random other shitty removal. No 4-0 in the Prelim. A green taplan that gives 6 life ETB would be wicked, I agree. Stomping around the sideboard, question mark. I had it in the main deck previously, but then like there's no strong sideboard card against Boseju spam that I am aware of, so if I move the stomping around the sideboard and have the original forest back in there, then that seems fine. Because that's a sideboard card against Boseju spam. Another land to fetch. Needle kinda covers Boseju and Yogg. No, you can't board Needle. Like Needle, no, it's no good. Doesn't cover like the Force of Vigor decks anyways. Like Surveland easy including Titan? No. I mean, I could play Scryland. I don't. Those exist. Scry better than Surveil. And like, yeah, sure, I can fetch it with an end, but I don't care. Super interested in this list. You need to try it. Most of the like this are meme cards. Fire Spout and Storm's Wrath is like extremely ugly in slot efficiency, feels like at first, but also like Bone Crusher Carnosaur seem better than Dismember against Rhinos because they let you have like a point removal for Magus while also not being terrible cards overall. Is the Red Splash actually a meme or the way to go? Storm's Wrath against Rhinos just works, and I didn't think it's gonna work. It works. It's good. How playable do I think the new Exergy spell will be? Probably not very. It's a 4 mana card to actually gain like reasonable value from it. It probably doesn't pay you off like for having lots of mana in a way that's satisfying. It really isn't for me to see how the deck works better than the list you took for Ghent. Well, we just look at the Ghent list, and so like I sat down and I looked at the sideboard cards and I thought, which ones can I cut without feeling too bad about it? And I cut all of them, and I just been left with 3 grid and 1 Radiant Fountain, and I'm like, yeah, I have 11 slots to work with once again. Holy shit, magician in the making. Thank you very much for asking this question that has never appeared in the chat before, especially not right before your message like 5 seconds ago. I'll think about it throughout the weekend and I'll answer you on Monday. Tonight I'm going to my pre-release. Going to play a little bit with Karlov Manor cards. Afterwards, I'm taking the weekend off because next weekend I am traveling to Warsaw to play in Paprikash series. It's gonna be standard RCQs and sealed RCQs and also a modern tournament on Sunday. So I'll play the modern one with Titan, and the standard ones I have secured a Dimir midrange deck to borrow, but I have no idea. I don't know anything about it, so just killing the Rhinos the way we win the matchup. Heretico, I advise you to like, if you're in doubt, you can watch my VODs of the matchup throughout the last 2 days, or rather today, Thursday and Tuesday. I played a Prelim with Titan on each of those days, and I faced Rhinos on each of those days, and that should clarify the doubts you have, because Storm's Wrath was really incredible many times.
He's a phenomenal control player.
Good luck with your tournaments, Kaniki.
Would I ever play Yogg if it's the clear best deck, or is it not your jam? I think it's like the premise is kind of broken, because it's in real world it is impossible for Yawgmoth to be like the clear best deck, so like it's not the least of my jam. It's a little bit of my jam, not too much of my jam in a way that Titan is, so I just tend to prioritize playing Titan over it, but I can only play one deck full time. And I played Yawgmoth for a little bit. It's fun. It's okay. It's fun. All right. See you. Have a good one. Why can't Yogg be the clear best deck? Just there can't be a clear best deck in Modern in the way that, like, you know. See you. In Yawgmoth especially, it's like, yeah. See you.